We're back on the road again. We're currently heading south on Highway 200 towards Missoula. It's a beautiful drive going down along the Clark Fork River, and we're just about to cross it where it splits and start heading down Flathead River. It's our 3-year wedding anniversary today, so we're gonna celebrate a little bit and spend one night in an RV park. We haven't been to an RV park for about 4 months now, so it's gonna be nice to have full hookups for a night. We also have some packages from Amazon coming, and we have never tried this before, but we have heard a lot of people doing it, and that is that you send packages directly to an RV park. It's pretty hard to receive packages on the road, and so that's one way you can do it. We have been getting packages directly to UPS stores and FedEx stores before, but we have never tried an RV park.
The reason it's so hard to get packages and why you can't always just do general delivery, which is just where you send it to the post office, is because a lot of times you don't know who the company is going to send your package with, because UPS won't take packages from the post office and the post office won't take packages from UPS or FedEx. So it can be really difficult to just order something and have it shipped to anywhere.
Well, we just pulled into the RV park, and as I was putting down the Anderson levelers, I could feel some heat coming off of the tires, which is usually not a good sign. It was a little bit warmer than usual, so I took a quick look underneath the camper to see if there was anything I could tell what's wrong with it by looking at it. And we do have a broken leaf spring. Some parts of the highway down here was really bumpy, so I guess it was bound to happen. In a way, it's good that it happened now instead of when we were gonna go on like a 6-hour drive. But we are only staying one night at this RV park, so we're gonna have to deal with this today. I'm glad that it's a weekday and not a weekend, so hopefully we can get an RV shop to come help us.
This has actually happened to my dad before. Last year, I think it was. They were just going really fast on a freeway and they couldn't figure out why the trailer was bumping up and down so much, and they had blown 2 leaf springs on the side with the slide, so it actually messed up the slide and everything, so it was really bad. So I think we're pretty lucky that we only broke one, and he just replaced it by himself. He ordered the part and then he had a jack and he just did that on his own, but we don't have any of that stuff, so I think we're gonna have to call a repair company and maybe have them come do it for us here, because I don't want to drive anymore on this tire the way it is.
Happy anniversary, honey.
Yeah.
We got our packages at least. That's nice.
We called the repair company. It was, what are their name? Big Dog RV Repair. And they were super nice and they came as quickly as they could, even though they were super busy. The guy threw on the leaf spring and everything was done within 3 hours. So we're super duper happy. Seems like we're going to be okay. He did recommend replacing the other 3 when we got somewhere where we could do it. So we'll have to think about doing that. And we are going to have to probably replace our tires, because the tires where the leaf spring broke got like really rubbed against the top of the wheel wells, which means that they lost a lot of rubber and they don't look very good. So we'll probably do that tomorrow. And yeah, I think all in all though, it turned out better than expected. So we had this whole plan of what we were going to do for our anniversary today, and we were going to go look at some trailers and go get some food, and now we've lost 3 hours of that. But I think we can still make it to one of the RV dealerships and check out some trailers. So we're going to do that and also get some food, and it'll be fun.
We're not thinking about buying a new trailer. We just like to look at new campers for fun. It's like what we do. It's kind of like house shopping, but you can just walk from one house to the other one really quickly.
It's so fun to look at what they're thinking of in new trailers, because ours is from 2014, I want to say, and everything has changed since then, and it's really fun to just see what's out there.
Yeah.
Well, we were going to go check out some RVs for our anniversary, but we did not get to the dealer in time. It was just about to close right when we got there. So that didn't end up working out so well, but we have now ordered pizza and some really good craft beer from this brewery in Missoula called Highlander, and I just got the text that our pizza's ready to go pick up, so I'm going to go get it right now. I don't have enough space. Look at this pizza, it's huge!
Oh, it's pretty big.
Check out this thick can.
Holy moly.
That is a lot of pizza.
How is it? It's really good.
Top notch.
Is that pineapples on pizza?
Pineapple. It's like, this is basically just a Hawaiian pizza with bacon on it as well as everything else.
Isn't that illegal in some states? Well, yesterday did not go as planned, but we still feel lucky because it could have ended up much worse. I mean, if we would have blown a tire or if we would have gone off the road or something like that, we would be in a different situation right now. So we feel lucky that we made it to the RV park safely, and now we got a new spring installed. We don't know how today is gonna go because we have decided that we're gonna go get some new tires, and that might take a couple of hours. So our travel plans are gonna be on pause today so we can deal with this first. The plan is to leave Missoula and head about 1 hour south to Hamilton, but I don't know if we can do that today. It depends on the tire shop and if they have any time to handle us today.
The past 24 hours has been super crazy for us. We've gone from Idaho to Montana, stayed in an RV park, had to leave spring break on us, and then had to get all of our tires changed. It's been crazy. And now here we are at another campsite in Montana near Hamilton, which is just south of Missoula. It's a place called Blodgett, and it's actually supposed to have like a really nice campground, but it was full. So we're just in the parking lot outside of the campground, which is actually not too bad. There's a lot of cars driving by, but as you can see, it's a pretty spacious spot. There's a lot of parking over there on the other side of that bathroom. But yeah, we're just kind of tucked in here. I think this is what most people do when they come here and can't find a site in the campground because it's pretty small.
Where are we now?
We moved again yesterday. We were out in the parking lot and we'd spent one night there, and it was around like 4 or 5, I want to say. There's a camp host in this tiny campground, and he showed up and he said, hey, there's a free spot if you want it. And so we packed up and we came here, and now we're in the campground, and it's much nicer here than the parking lot, I gotta say. So this area, Hamilton, Montana, right now is just covered in smoke from the California wildfires. It's really bad. Yesterday we could barely see towards the evening time. It's morning now and it's kind of cleared up a tiny bit here, but I'll bet it's still pretty bad in town.
Yeah, the sun looked really scary last night.
Yeah, and it's not going to get better anytime soon, I don't think. Our generator has not been working very well lately, and I've been trying everything I know how to do to fix it. And I finally have ordered a part, and we sent it to the post office here in Hamilton. I knew it was going to be shipped by USPS, so that's why I could ship it to the post office, which means we gotta go into town today, and we're hoping to explore the town and do some of the cool hikes that they have along the river in some parks and stuff, but we'll see how the air quality is. We might not be able to walk around so much safely. In fact, we're even at the trailhead of a really nice hike, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to do it because we don't want to be hiking in this thick smoke because the air quality is really, really bad.
Oh, this is just another one of those campsites in Montana that you can't believe are free. It does only have 5 sites, and it is packed to the brim, but look at the size of this site. You could even pull a big toy hauler into this one. And the creek is right down there. I'm glad the visibility is better today so we can see those cliffs. That's how bad it was last night. You could almost not see them up there.